Where the bluest skies, they float on by the streets all paved in gold. Where under the smiles fair and pretty, our teeth so very white, into the bones of our burdened necks they bite. Baptized in the water, you train in the whale, you built up your heaven on the back of hell. Divine is the daughter, the dream that you sail, you built up your heaven on the back of hell. Breaking all bad songs, breaking down stones, raising all the buildings, breaking down bones. Work all the night, work all the day. Don't get a choice, man, don't get a say. Well, there's a storm cloud stirring now. Revolt. Well, there's a storm cloud stirring now. Revolt. Tear it down. The filthy streets and the callous feet and the bloodshot Irish eyes, a floating haven for the craven nestled in the skies. Well, up and out and away we turn, there's a fight outside your doors. The shining pride of America is a nation up for war. Revolt. Baptized in the water, you train in the whale, you built up your heaven on the back of.
Hey guys, how's it going? And we're back for another round of Stellaris achievement hunting. Hope you're all doing well. It's a particularly good Tuesday for me. Let me get the game loaded and we can start doing some of our achievements. We left it pretty good yesterday, had a good time. Got I think five achievements. I think that puts us on 17 out of 114 now, so we've got a little ways to go, but we'll see how many we can get done in this game. Yeah, see how we get on. Hopefully my audio's okay. I've just been tweaking with the settings a little bit, so I'm sure I'll get some feedback in the chat if it's pretty naff. Hopefully it's not too bad, despite me having a slightly itchy ear. She's never great. Alright, there we go. We're in game. Great. So let's just remind myself just quickly where I was completely, because obviously I do forget. Our consumer goods are pretty bad, which is always what you want to see. We're not doing great on minerals. So I think the reason why my consumer goods are so bad is that I did some population bribery. Yeah, that's right. Let's have a quick look at these guys, make sure that they're all good. Yeah. Okay. Pretty much got happy scientists. I'd love to make these guys happier because they're my main faction. Is there anything I can do? Now let's not worry about that too much, to be honest. Let's not quite worry about this too much. We just need to get another science agreement because these guys are only 70% approval, which kind of affects my happiness rating. Comes looking pretty okay. Just a bit worried about these consumer goods. I'm just going to have to deal with that in the short term, I think. So civilian industry being built here. Yeah, I think I'll just get the two just going here because we're going to need a few. Let's just overcompensate for now. There we go. Mineral wise. Okay, yeah, alright, maybe we don't quite need as many. Yeah, let's just calm down. Just... Okay, yeah, it should be okay, I think. A new station coming here. Okay, that seems pretty good. Seems we're pretty level. Alright. Great, so space-wise, we're in a good little area now that our friends here have died. We're just gonna have to have a look at where we can go to war. So I might try and take these guys out, although they are quite a spread. Oh wow, yeah, they are quite a spread out nation. So maybe that's not the greatest idea. The good news is they sit on one of my strongest borders, so we'll be alright defending against them if it ever does come to war. I remember that these guys have defensive packs. I would like to deal with these guys, but fortunately, yeah, they're in a relationship with us, so it's pretty sucky. I want this guy just to sit there. Alright, let's get going. Let's start the normal map speed just for now. We're going to get the rubricator pretty soon, I believe, which is pretty nice. Nobody else is wanting to... Oh, these guys I think will eventually research with us. That's good. Just doing the cheapest research we can for now. Guys want research with us. We really just need one team to research with us eventually. If these guys are in a commercial pact with us, eventually they will get their trust up to a level where we can get agreement with them.
Construction online.
Okay. Hey Monkey, how you doing? Monkey says, whoa, who is sexy bastard? My fave streamer, Monkey says. Great. Thanks, Monkey. Lovely to see you as always. We're really struggling for these. Are they expensive? They're not too bad, but we don't want to have a runaway debt for long. Okay. We're pretty close to our admin cap, which is going to be really important going forward.
New technology discovered.
Oh, hello. More trait points for our robot friends. Again, I think we can deal with that a little bit later. Monkey Posse, how's your day? My day's been pretty good. Better now that I'm streaming, Monkey. How about you? How have you been? Sorting out my research for the plasma thrusters. Don't need to be reminded of that anymore right now. Okay. Monkey, I just finished sauna and drink a couple of beers and probably soon have to manky something to eat. Oh, make something to eat. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to the wonderful world of IKEA tonight, Monkey, so I'll be picking up some meatballs. Thought that might make you happy. Jobs are looking good. Trade station looking good. We could probably do with research grant. Let's do capacity overload as well, because that's going to really help us. Oh god. Need that recycling
Construction
campaign.
online.
This guy's done, so when that kicks in, that's going to obviously bring that number down. And now let's just do this. Loads of jobs we're picking up. There we go, it's looking better. There we go. We're having to overdo it a little bit to get back into profit. Monkey says, oh wow, I want meatball. Yeah. To be honest, Monkey, I've never had the IKEA meatballs much either. I usually have vegetarian meatballs if I'm going to have meatballs. Just because, yeah, it's just a slightly healthier choice, to be honest. First leader died. Admiral's good. Ooh, fish! You Monkey also likes fish balls. Yeah, I like fish balls too. That sounds really nice. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. I'm a bit more confident with what's going on here. We do need to build some ships. That's for sure.
New technology discovered.
Oh, new tech. A disruptor. Gateway travel. We definitely want gateway travel. Jobs going here. Planetary capital's on its way. It's going to help here. There's no problem with jobs on my planets. Don't think there is anyway. No, that's good. Monkey Posse, when you catch pike, and that's only the good fish for balls. Okay. Do you know I've never caught fish, Monkey, ever? Okay, we've lost the leader of our armadas. So let's just check. Speed. Let's get a leader. I want to check my species. It's fine. You should only be allowed soldiers only. Pretty annoying. Something's trying to get these to set right. It's pretty annoying. Doesn't seem to save these settings very well. That sounds. You often used to eat fish when you was a kid with your dad. That sounds really amazing, Monkey. That sounds like really fun times. I don't know why this isn't doing it properly. Yeah, no. Yeah, you went off and went fish. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm just setting all this because I don't want people coming to my planets too much. So I know that sounds really bad, but you get it's so quick to get just overwhelmed that you lose your national identity in the game.
Evading hostiles.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. This is our massive, if we just see here, we've just spawned this dragon over this planet, which is not good because we want to keep this planet. So, in the archaeological dig, we've found the rubricator. It's an ingenious alien invention that can make endless copies of just about any artifact, and soon it is ours. So, we on the way back, we've let out the dragon, the Grand Dragon, and she is not particularly happy.
Research vessel needs assistance.
She's going straight after my base. It's okay. We've got a fleet that's coming straight for her. While she's distracted with that base, my fleet can start taking her down, swarming her. There we go. Oh god, that's hurting. Oh, she just destroyed one of my battleships. That sucks. Oh man, she's a beast. Hey Grishmark, is that like a capital ship? It is a massive monster. It's huge, and it was hiding in this planet. The vile old dragon known as Shard has drawn her final breath. In a sachet around her neck, nestled in the downy fuzz underneath the gnarled scales and above her heart, hangs her most treasured possession, the rubricator, a relic capable of replicating any artifact it has come into contact with. The rubricator is ours. So we've got it. That was a painful little mission, but we got it. So that means now we have a relic capable of producing endless. Oh my god! All my leaders have died. Endless artifacts, which is obviously very good, because artifacts can be turned into money, and artifacts can also give you other little benefits, which we won't go through right now, but I'll show you soon. So that is great. So let's just check where we are.
Construction online.
We need minerals. Our fleet's gone home. It's going to go home and repair. It took a bit of damage. It's not ideal. Let's have a look at this relic. So here is the rubricator. It gives us plus 20 science society research, and at every click creates more minor artifacts for us, which is great because if you see these two here, Secrets of the Bowel, I can now activate this project, and that project is pretty cool. So let's see what that project is. 5,000. Our scientists will carefully sift through the data we've collected and find a Bahul secret, which is going to be something decent, I imagine. So I'm pretty happy with that. Ooh, more gateways being built by the nations around us. We're definitely the baby of the universe, which is not great, but it is what it is. That's so cool. We've got the rubricator. That's such a little bonus. We need to, yeah, we need to look at upgrading some of our ships. Let's do that as soon as we can. So we're still making a slight loss on consumer goods. So I'm just going to rectify that when I have the minerals. Actually, I can just buy some minerals. Let me just deal with that. Oh, there we go. By carefully tracking the changes that the ball underwent during their loss of sentience, we have gained much knowledge on how to reverse that process. We have now gained new insights into the spread of plant life and improved our terraforming processes. Oh wow! So we gain a technology that reduces our terraforming
New
cost.
technology
That is
discovered.
fantastic. What a nice little bonus. That's fantabulous. Let's just buy some minerals real quick. And we're just going to upgrade another one of our consumer goods platforms. Uplift. Fantastic. Let me just have a look. Okay, so I just started up Stellaris. Grishmark says, so I just started up Stellaris this past week for the first time. I was wondering what is the best way to increase your starbase capacity. Okay, so there's one inbuilt mechanism to creating starbase capacity, and that first mechanism is the amount of space you control. So I can have a grand total of 11 starbases, and that number is made up from the game base, which is 3, stellar expansion, which is 2, so the size of my empire has given me 2 extra starbases, manifest destiny, which I believe is a research, and supremacy traditions. So there's some researches that will give you extra ships, there's society researches, and then if you look at your traditions and you look at expansion, when you complete expansion you gain an extra... Oh, is it supremacy or expansion? Sorry, let me just check. Let me just remind myself, sorry, before I tell you the wrong thing. Supremacy. When you complete the supremacy tradition, you gain an additional 2 starbase slots. So I'm at 11 right now. So that's basically the ways you can do it, Grishmark. And welcome to the world of Stellaris. It's easily one of my favourite games. Have you just bought the base game, or do you have any expansions? Grishmark, nothing too fancy, just base game. Thank you. No problem at all. The base game's great. I would have a look at the Paradox sale if you like the look of the game at the minute, because the expansions are all on sale. And I will be doing right now. I'm on achievement hunting because I usually play with modifications to the game. I've never got all the achievements, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm going after achievements in this little mini series I'm doing. So feel free to hit the follow, and I'll be doing a stream of Stellaris pretty much every day this week as I battle through the universe to try and conquer and get all the. It is a tall order. So this is the galaxy that I'm working in, Grishmark. It's massive, and the great thing about Stellaris is there are endless scenarios. Okay, so we have a research to do. I think I'm going to just quickly grab the Krytor revitalizations. Oh my god, revitalization centers. Ugh, just because they're cheap. Wow, I couldn't even say that. I can't actually speak. Okay, so we're gonna. Do we already have one upgraded? Okay, we don't need to upgrade that one. Can we afford it? We can afford it, I believe. That's good. Okay, so that's going to take care of our consumer goods problems in the short term. Let's just see how we settle. And in a moment we're going to probably start a war with somebody. Because, let's face it, we do want to take over the galaxy. Of course. Are you in a federation? You're better than me. Okay, fine. At the minute we're struggling to find someone to fight because everyone's a little bit better than me. But I'll sort that soon. You need to upgrade and reinforce. So we're just trying to kind of let our fleets grow a little bit. We need fleet power. Our energy's looking good. Oh wow, another gateway. The AI is going ham at producing these gateways. Our fleets are growing. Our population's pretty happy. Another gateway. Got plenty of jobs to fill. That's quite nice. We are getting to that point where we're a little bit skint in terms of minerals, but we'll survive. I've got a thought process on how we can resolve that situation, so that's pretty good. Okay, great. So we've done that technology. The next one, let's just do clone army and jump drives. This piece of technology is powerful. The jump drive allows us to jump around the map with our fleets. So come the late game is really powerful. So I really like that as a piece of technology. While this is doing its thing, what do we need most? Let's produce some exotic gases on this station. And we are a bit short of minerals. I think we'll be okay. These guys are going to take up their jobs to create some nice trade value for me. The trade value is starting to pick up, which is great. Ooh, wow! It's mega structure time, guys. That is such good news. That's going to allow us to produce some of the larger mega structures, which is fantastic. We're still a bit too small, but I am, I'm working through that. I know I'm a midget. A civilian ship. Military fleets. Build another ship. Okay, so our next tradition. I don't really know which one to have. Additional clerk. Additional housing for now. Hey, Physic, how are you doing? Oh, great. Precursor data code, that's nice.
New technology discovered.
Oh, hello, what's this? We've got our first achievement of this session. So we started on 17, we're on 18 now. Research 15 rare technologies in a single game is now complete. Physics, so far so good. You? I am fantastic, thank you. Things are going pretty well. We're just going through a mini resource constraints, but we're getting there. I'm almost at the point where I really want to go to war with people, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Yeah, and we've just got the rubricator, which is quite nice, so we've got some pretty cool stuff. Our research is good. We're starting to make a bit of trade value, which is important when it comes to keeping your economy going. So I'm pretty happy, pretty happy. Do we have a paradise sword? Do we need to produce? Probably exotic gases if we can. Let's do crystal mines. And then can we do another one? Can we do gases? We cannot do gases, but we can do mort harvesting. That's fine, let's do it. Great. So that is good. Producing away. We're a little tight on food, but food's usually pretty cheap, so we're all good. Okay, jobs are good. Right, so let's concentrate on making sure our military fleets get the attention they deserve. So that fleet's good. We need... Why can't we afford to do any upgrades here? Surely we can. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go, 3 ships. What are we running short of? I don't see us running short of anything actually.
New technology discovered.
New technology, military academies. Let's do the food job research because that will help us. Physic. I'd recommend you do activate some decisions first. Decision for more people, and the second one for more happiness. Yeah, let's have a look. Decisions. Yeah, could do that. We've got recycling. By decision, I figure you mean the edicts. Let's just go here as well. It's a run. No, I think I want this one. No, I want this one. Rapid deployment is what I prefer. Oh, the decision on the planets. Yeah, I'll have a look. Yeah, just bear with me a minute. I will have a look. Yeah, passive study. Anything like allowed, resettlement prohibited. Just economy. New benefits. I think we're all good there. Is this faction still? Oh wow, faction's really unhappy. Oh man. Fellow empires. So somebody's technologically advanced. Oh, did I miss an achievement? Oh, I did. Thanks for spotting that. Build a fleet with a total fleet size above 120. Thanks for spotting that, Physic. So that's another one. Great stuff. So another one ticked off. So that is great news. We're back to having unhappy factions, which is never good. I think there was a faction I wanted to make friends with. It was these guys. Migration treaty. I want the research agreement. Have I got any bribe? We just need the trust here to go up so that we can find this research agreement. And then other than that, we just need to research pretty darn quickly. So we're all good here. Might start doing more alloys soon. I'm just going to let things settle a little bit. It's too easy to get caught up in trying to do all your improvements at once. But right now, I just want people to... Oh, there we go. This one does need some work. I'm going to ask you to do that. Have a look. Everyone's happy here. Got good unity. We're okay. Could do more harvesting traps, but I think we're okay. Morts at the minute. We are indeed. I don't need anything too much. I might just do Hello Theatres. The reason I like these is because they produce unity and amenities. We've already got them actually. I don't need any more of those. So I'll scrub that. Ignore me. I'm talking rubbish. What should we do with you, my friend? What should we do with you? Let's have a resource silo for now. I can always change it later. We are going to have to upgrade some of these guys. Fine, jobs are good. With no crime, that's the main thing. People are happy enough, and we have jobs. Oh, we need jobs here, so let's get the robot assembly plants up and running, and our trade districts. We'll just. I need to make somebody my my tribute. I think I could bribe these guys into being my tribute. Yeah, I bet I can actually. I really want a tribute because tributes pay your income, and it's quite a nice little bonus. What about these guys? Can I make these guys a tribute? Oh, Physic. I would build the house for additional alloy and living standard. Yeah, it's a good shout. It's a good shout. We'll have a look. We're starting to run out of food as well, which isn't ideal, but I think we've got a research that will help there. We have. Jump drives are going to be a big deal for us, and I think continue to upgrade our fleet because we need the sweet fleet goodness. I'm not worried about most things because most things I can buy with my good income. So that's pretty good. Alright, I wonder who's got... Has anyone opened the L gate yet? That's one of the closed questions. It doesn't look like it. So hopefully they don't bother doing that. But we've lost another scientist, which is rubbish, because that's probably one of our last good scientists. And again, we're back down to the real bare bones. They don't like to give us good scientists. Come on. This is so rubbish. Nope. Fired. Be fired. Oh, that's a good one. We'll keep him. Oh, that's a good one. We'll keep him. Right, we're still struggling for scientists, which is a bit of a nightmare, but let's just give this one to him. All our scientists keep dying, unfortunately. Oh, this is a good piece of technology, so what do we want? I'll go for the sensors, for no other reason. There's no technology I want there. That's looking a bit better. It's a bit more stable. Alright, okay, so we've got warriors. Oh no, these are the warriors that are just there. Fine. We did have some warriors that were on their way to attack us, apparently, I seem to remember, so let's keep our eye out. Yeah, Physic, I never have any luck with leaders either. They just seem to die off pretty quickly. Alright. Fleet power is pretty good. Jobs are okay. Keeping our energy jobs at a nice level. Yeah. Could really do with a lot more trade value, but that's coming. Trade value's coming as we speak.
Construction online.
Got robots being made, which is nice. I do love my robots. The capital is doing capital things. That's pretty good. Military fleets. Let's get this guy.
When the aliens go to war,
oh, who's at war?
Observe.
Oh, hello. Fine. So, now then, these two are going to go fight each other. So, I'm going to let them do that. I'm going to declare a rivalry as well. So these guys are going to love me. I'm going to let this fight start so that these guys send their fleets to attack here, and then I'm going to try and sneak and pacify these guys. Physics says I have to take dinner, see you in half an hour. Okay. Oh yeah, I sure hope so. I should be around for at least another hour streaming, so I hope to see you soon. Okay, are you close to being my tribute? Oh. Oh, man tribute, sorry, I'm on the wrong one.
When the aliens go to war, we observe.
Okay. That's good.
New technology discovered.
Bring my fleet down to do some damage in a minute. Reverse engineer minor artifacts could be useful. Do this army research because we're going to need to build an army. Let's start doing that. No rush, I'm just building a little bit of an army. Keep building trade. Good, looking at our economy is doing okay. We're surviving. I'm gonna go to war pretty soon. I know I can pretty much smash their fleet very easy. I just want to make sure that these guys. Oh, we've lost a governor. It's this governor here. Let's use this governor for now. Is there anyone else? There you go. I want the learning governor. Helps our researchers. So these guys are a research. So yeah, I'm going to put some more research on this planet soon. I built a gateway.
New technology discovered.
Okay, so we've got new technology. Let's do the defensive grid. Got 3 planets, which should be pretty straightforward taking. Don't think they're set up for war, although they do have 3 decent star bases. I do feel like we could take them out pretty quickly. Can we defend them against these guys? That's a different question. They are at war. Wow, these guys are massive. Okay. We are in a real pickle. We are not the biggest nation.
Online.
And I'm used to being the biggest nation.
Discovered.
Which is the worry. Okay.
Construction online.
Oh, we got an achievement. Great. We got have a planet with at least 100 pops. Yeah, we got that. Awesome. And we've got our next tradition. So that means we get an ascension perk. Let's have a look what we can do. Okay, I think there's only one thing we can do. Well, why can't we do Master Builders or Galactic Wonders? Mega Engineering is on its way, so let's just hang on. We've got Mega Engineering in progress, so that's fantastic news. That means we're going to get a nice little mega structure piece of research. Okay, fantastic. That is really good. Monkey. Woohoo! Yeah, exactly. Woohoo! Absolutely. That will reach 10, and then we can build more population jobs. That's fine. You're okay. There are jobs. You're just peed off because you're a ruler. You're demoting yourself to a worker. Fine. These guys we're struggling to make happy. Oh god, I hate my team in Football Manager 20. I rage friendly, still they're losing. Make sure it's a friendly against the smallest team you could possibly play. Okay, people are cracking on with jobs. Okay, so they're fighting. Friendly. They love us. Oh. Oh, fantastic. Love getting presents from
technology discovered.
From these guys. Great stuff. So that is our, so let's just hang on a minute. Let's just do this Strikecraft research, but let's do our new Master Builders. Wait a minute, why can't we still do Galactic Wonders? Oh, what? Requires having repaired a fully upgraded any mega structure. Okay, so we've got to do that first. Alright, fine. That's annoying. So, civilian ship, what can we produce now? Oh, we can just research them now, that's right, isn't it? Oh man! Sucks! Let's just upgrade one of these bad boys. Can our friends that we bribed do research with us? So close. Just his cat at 50.
New technology discovered.
Okay, gateway construction and science nexus. Let's get gateway construction done, because obviously the ability to travel around so easily is fantastically powerful. So let's get that done. It's always a good thing. Okay. Alright, I'm confused what I'm supposed to do. That's not. That's just an update from another game. It's not an update for this. Ooh, Titans! Hell to the yes. Okay, so these guys are fighting away. Let's build some more artifacts. Great. I didn't realise. Oops, no, it's here. Where's my planet? There it is. Realised we weren't assisting research. This is fine. This is fine. It's all under control. It's fine. Under control. Yeah, this is also fine. It's great. Empire capital is good. Yeah, we're good. Oh great, we can upgrade this bad boy. So now we don't need to put Halo Theatres here because these guys are producing the amenities out of their ears. Let's just go straight to commercial. Commercial here.
Construction online.
Let's get the rare crystals going. I love trade value coming out of my ears. My trade value should be closer to 370. So this is big because we're using trade value to create consumer goods, which effectively pay for our empire. So it's really important that we can do that. Military fleets. Let's just upgrade these guys. This is going to give them the drives I was talking about earlier, so they'll be able to jump around.
Upgraded.
So that's fantastic, but also we need to make sure that we're building this fleet as quickly as possible. We need this fleet to be ready to defend if we're going to go to war and vassalize some of our friends, which what we really need to do. Vassalization is going to be really critical for us. So they're not going to tributary with us. So I'm going to demand it, and I'm going to take over these guys, this space. These guys are going to start paying me an income. So that's quite cool. Still not happy with me, are they? Scientist Petals of Silver. Citizen Self-Determination Network. Oh man, I really want to do something to make these guys. Anyway, I can't really do anything about it. Maybe if I increase my research on my tech world. Maybe if I do it here as well. So maybe if I do a bit of a shuffle, do this and replace you with more technology based people. That's going to make you happy. Capacity overload we desperately want. Research grants more importantly though. So we need to make sure that we're winning the...
New technology discovered.
We're not going to stand for it if we don't win the
Receiving
research race,
transmission.
unfortunately. So I'm just going to have to do it. There's nothing I can do. I don't want to waste all my research on that.
Construction online.
Oh wow, lots of stuff just happened. Running out of minerals again, and we're on a negative. They're loving these gateways.
Construction online.
It's killing me. Okay, cool. We're doing okay.
Construction online. Construction online.
Right. Okay, so what's next? Our economy's good. That's the hardest part. That's great. My military fleets are growing, which is important, and I'm at a point now where I really need, for the economical benefit, I need to tributize some of the people around me real quick. These guys are fighting. All sorts of fighting going on over here. There's just war going on everywhere. This is crazy. So now that these guys are really seriously fighting, I think I could probably take advantage of that. Recruit a general.
New technology discovered.
The rubbishest generals ever. Oh my god, come on, give me a good general. That'll do. Let's build some more army men. I'm building robotic armies because they don't have any morale, so they just fight to the death, which is wonderful for me. Ooh, Ascension perk. That's a powerful piece of research right there. Let's take that immediately. Okay. So that's fantastic. Okay. Demand tribute is pretty close to being allowed. Let's see if I can demand tribute. See if I go in this defensive pact. So just bear with me. This might look stupid, but I've got a plan. Dark matter. Oh. You're loving it. Exotic gases. There you go. Have some of that. Rare crystals. There you go. That's made them massively happy. That has no impact on... That's so annoying. Okay. Fine. You're gonna be like that. I'm gonna do this anyway. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to declare war on break defensive pact. Oh man. I feel really bad. Nope, no, I don't want to declare that. I want to declare war. Oh, I can't declare war. Oh man, I've just wasted 10 years. That's so annoying. Let's leave it 10 years. Oh, 10 years and I can go to war. What an idiot I am. Oh, messed that right up. So I have to wait 10 years now before I can go to war. What a stupid thing that was. Grishmark says, any advice on how to bring a race that hates you back to a neutral stranding? What do you mean by... oh, so you've met an alien race, Grishmark, and they don't like you. Is that what's happened? So, there's a few things you can do. So, some people just won't like you. The type of nation you are is just not compatible with being friends. Okay. What is there? So if you go to contacts on the left here, what is their standing with you? So what is the level of negative? Is it 50 minus 50? Is it minus 100? Is it minus 1,000? What's the level of hatred? Minus 324 is going to be incredibly difficult to kind of reverse that trend. Realistically, you're not going to be able to bribe them enough to be friends with you. You're going to need to defend your choke points. So for instance, if they're in this space here and you've got a point that you can put a star base in, you need to do that immediately. It's difficult once, so it's just a difficult game. Sometimes you roll a universe that's not going to work well for you, I'm afraid, and it seems like you've got one, unfortunately. Happens to us all. I lose this game all the time, and I still do stupid things quite frequently. So don't feel bad. You're not the only one. So they're all over the place. Right, everyone's still more superior in terms of military than me. That's the great thing about these types of games though. Every universe you roll, every time you play the game, something new happens. And then once you've got bored with the base games, you've got all the DLC. Once you've got bored of all the DLC, you've got an endless variety of mods. And the mods, some of the mods are fantastic. They'll completely rework the game, the way the game works. And it's just fantastic. It's just this type of game is my favourite. It's just absolutely fantastic. Alright, we are waiting. Basically, we're waiting for the ability. We're waiting for the ability to do something. To attack these guys, that's what we're waiting for. Domination. Grishmark, you were into Sins of the Solar Empire for the longest time. Sins of the Solar Empire was a great game, and I often think about playing some more of it. I never played it enough, but I have touched it, and I know it's a fantastic game. And yeah, this is very similar kind of thing, and that's why the DLC is so important. It just adds an extra things to the game. The base game is great for getting to used to the mechanics, but you want the extra stuff, in my opinion. The extra stuff's great. Military fleets, yep, another. Great, so now we're on to building the corvettes. So we're going to be in a really good place to go to war real soon. That's going to be great. We're we're good for rare materials. Got plenty of trade. We've massively increased our trade. Oh, let me put those hyperworms back. Today's it. So 444 where we started the game yesterday. We were just up to 100. We were up to 69. We started at 69 trade value. So that's a massive improvement, and we need to keep that going. Trade is so massively important in the way I play my game. Alright. We're good. We need people to do all their jobs. Once people do all their jobs, we're going to be in a nice place. We've got gateway construction. Let's do century relay. Let's just learn all the various things we can produce. The galactic wonders we can produce. We're building our fleet up nicely, so in how many years before we can go to war? 2355, so it's still a little bit of time yet. It's not ideal. We really want to deal with these guys now.
Construction online.
Could really do with being. Who are these guys? Who are you? Whose land? Whose actual land is this? They're all fighting each other, but they're still doing it better than me. I'm gonna have to go to war with somebody eventually. That's the thing. That's always the kicker. When I eventually do, I want to win. These guys are smashing heads with other people. Can I trade research with anybody? Please, crikey, someone do a research pact with me. It's never going to happen with those guys. They're already in a research pact with me, they don't care. It's for association status. Yeah, I guess we could ask for. They're not really anywhere near us, so let's do that, see what happens. Let's see if we can build that trust and then get this research agreement. That's all I'm after, because it'll make my faction happy. These guys hate me, and they're my main faction, and that's not a good place to be in. Maybe once I have a gateway, they'll be closer to me because of the gateway, and they might allow me to be friends. That's a good idea. I'm going to build a gateway at one end of my space very soon. Right, let's start building up some stockpiles of resources to pay for it. Get rid of some of this stuff. Sell some of these resources. Buy. Great. Monkey, have you finished Hellblade yet, Duke Plays? I have finished Hellblade. It was fantastic. The game, the videos are all on my YouTube account, which is YouTube is Duke Plays. They're also all on my Twitch account as well if you want to watch them. Alright guys, I'm really sorry. I've had an unexpected guest join me at the house, so I'm going to have to end this stream early. I do apologise. Grishmark, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you. Please hit the follow if you want notifications for when I come online next, and you can catch up on how I'm doing here, ask for any advice. And yeah, it's been a real pleasure meeting you. Hey Red, I'm really sorry guys that I'm going to have to end this here, but yep, hit that follow if you've enjoyed what you've seen. We'll do more, I'm really sorry that this has had to be such a short stream. Thank you very much, guys.